Trump has united the rest of the world against the USA like no one has ever done before. True. And the strange thing is, there's a lot of the USA that is against the USA. I never thought that I would be cheerleading against my own country, yet here we are. When I see that Canada and Mexico are standing up to us, I'm like, good for them. When I see the stock market is taking huge losses, I'm like, oh well. This country all but eradicated measles, and now it is coming back with a vengeance. If only there was a way to avoid getting the measles, maybe like a shot or something. Don't worry, I'm sure the guy with the dead brainworm and the TV quack have got this all under control. Meanwhile, the rest of the world is throwing a party and we're not invited because we dropped a big orange turd in the punch bowl. I know we got to get to a point where Republicans are suffering so much that hating on transgender people just isn't that big of a priority for them anymore. Kinda hard to be mad about identity politics when you can't afford to feed yourself. I know I just spent $30 on a hot dog, but it's worth it to stick it to them libs. Those people are soon not going to be able to afford their homes, and their family members aren't going to want them to move in with them because all they do is exude hatred all the time. I am really happy that the majority of the world decided to embrace Zelensky and tell the United States, you're not acting right. I'm still trying to figure out if Trump's doing this because he knows that he can't be the most loved, so he's going to try and be the most hated, or if he's just trying to make everything suck up front just so he can fix it and try and take credit for it. Because we all know that Republicans have brains of goldfish, and they're just like, look, he fixed everything. Yeah, do you remember him starting it? No. That's why these people blame Biden for the COVID lockdowns. That didn't happen under Biden. And it is goddamn amazing to me how much Trump can get up in front of a bunch of people and whine about his life. The poor billionaire gets up there and whines about his stupid life, and people are just like, yeah, that's not fair. Could you imagine Joe Biden over the last 4 years going, I'm treated very unfairly by the press. I'm being treated very unfairly by the Republicans. I don't understand why this is happening to me. The Republicans don't even want to get up and clap for me. And no matter what I do, they will never be happy. The Republicans would be all over that. The next day, all we would hear about is whiny Joe. But if Trump says California does not like me, then his people are just like, I hope it falls off into the ocean. Yeah, it kind of warms my heart to see the rest of the world united. I just wish we were a part of that party too, and I hope that we can join it someday. The only way we're going to do that is after we flush the orange turd that we work towards a progressive country, because this regression sucks. Europe and Asia are kicking our ass when it comes to things like public transportation, medicine, and tech. We're just one step away from putting Brawndo on our crops because electrolytes are what plants crave. I wonder if other countries are experiencing this timeline on the same scale that we are. I really hope not for their sake.